Fousey Tube. I mean, this man has got to have millions and millions of subscribers. I mean, I think he's past the 10 million mark. Has to go get a job? That is disappointing. Let's check this out. We've all known that Fousey Tube, a big YouTuber in the prank sector, kind of one of the OGs, has also simultaneously struggled with mental health. He's got whatever Kanye's got. He's just got it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he's treating it or anything, but he was recently live and talked about the unfortunate situation he's found himself in where he might have to go get a job. Odd.
Plan is to have a normal job. You know what? I'm scared to answer this. So your plan is to have a normal job? You know what? I'm scared to answer this because I'm putting it out into the universe. But lately I felt that's where my life is headed. I've done the social media. I've done the YouTube. I've done the movies. I've done everything. The only problem is I wasn't smart with my finances to be able to turn it into something else and do something else. And now I feel like with where I'm at in life, I feel like that's where it's taking me. I'm just having...
Yikes. He said, I didn't want to speak it out into the universe, but I think that's what it's looking like. Now, that's coming under the false assumption that if you say something, it's going to happen. I think your words have weight, right? What you say has weight, but I don't think if you say something, it's going to happen. I think if you ignore the inevitable, that will come into fruition and you'll be like, oh, it's because I was thinking of it. Nah, it's not because you were thinking of it. It's just because you didn't fix the solution, even though you know it was in the back of your head and you might have had to go work a job. And now you're in a tight situation.
Trouble deciding like where to get a real job, how to get a real job, and you know what to do. I know that's crazy to say, y'all, especially since y'all saw me thrive a lot in life and do a lot of things, but life is a journey.
So he's like, where do I even go get a job? That is difficult. If you've made millions, I could see how I would feel entitled to not have to go get a regular job or look for a regular job. Or maybe you're not even familiar with the process of getting a regular job. That's a tight situation.
There are many different chapters in it. And, you know, sometimes you got to let go of the past. That is crazy, bro. I know. Trust me. I think about it on a daily basis, 24/7. I know 100%. I know. You should do marketing for companies. They would like your expertise if you can do Photoshop or Premiere to video edit. It's funny you say that, Fousey, because when I was looking on LinkedIn for marketing positions, they all had the stipulation that you need to be able to use like Adobe, Premiere, and Photoshop. And that's when I was like, shit, I don't know how to use those.
Oh, man. That is heartbreaking and a red flag. He doesn't know how to use Photoshop or Adobe Premiere or editing software. And he is a massive YouTuber. I mean, huge. So he must have been outsourcing his editing the entire time. I was talking about this on a video with Ruslan on the Bless God Studios page. And Ruslan was pointing out the fact that you can't lose touch with how to run your business. You can't not know how to do the basics of the business at first and then before you outsource it. You have to be able to do it yourself, because if you lose the people inside your business that are running the whole thing, you're kind of hosed. And that's my whole problem with the side hustle, where it's like, you don't even have to know how to do the real estate, or you don't have to do the video. You can just connect the video guy with the person. You're closing the sales. It's like, yeah, but you're just the middleman. You're really struggling. And so this dude, FouseyTube, drops the fact that he's never actually learned the valuable skill of video editing. That's like square one for a video platform as a video creator. I mean, I understand if all the jobs are requiring college. you got to go to college and you got to do 4 years. I'm just later in my career. I don't want to do that. But 2 weeks of learning video editing, you can learn video editing in 2 weeks. Don't get it twisted. Don't let people lie to you. You can learn video editing in 2 weeks. It's said that you can learn a new skill in 20 hours of focused effort. Now, I'm not even saying you're going to be amazing, you're going to be proficient. I'm saying you can get the job done, you can probably get paid for it. You're going to know the bare minimum, but you can get the job done and you're going to get paid for it. I might actually make a video which is like the 3 things you need to know in video editing to get paid within your first 2 weeks. I might do that because video editing is created as this complex thing, and it's not. It's really not. And it's one of the most valuable skills, in my opinion. And I absolutely have a bias. But you learn one of the softwares. You learn Final Cut. You will automatically, within a day of learning the other software, you'll know Descript, Adobe, DaVinci. You'll know all of the editors. They're all pretty much the same. You'd be like, you just got to know the core concepts, and you can carry them over to video.
I know how to market. I know how to come up with the ideas. I'm a good creative director, but I would need somebody else who would be able to do the assets and use the Adobe Premiere and the Adobe Photoshop and all that good stuff. Why don't you start a content agency where you guide content creators to grow? I'm at a position where like I don't feel capable of doing much. I feel like I'm unwilling and unable to do the work because I'm paralyzed from my past trauma. And I think it all stems from the last fight that I did. And the reason being, and this isn't the only trauma in my life, and I know this is going to sound small, putting my all into something and feeling like the win had so much weight to it and not getting that really showed me that like, don't try in life, you're not going to get it. So I'm scared to try anything. I'm scared to do anything. I'm scared to start a franchise. I'm scared to start a business. I know there's a lot I can do. I know that for sure.
This is what it's about. It's about failing. You've got to fail. I mean, they always say that stereotypically. We need to learn that as one of the best feelings. There might be something you really want and you're going to fail. The thing that Fousey Tube missed in that whole debacle was he's saying, I learned to box. I really wanted it. I tried my face off and I lost. And I've just learned from that experience to not keep trying for something. The thing he's completely missing from that is that he had maybe 1 or 2 fights. You got to keep doing it, bud. You're not going to win your first fight. You're not going to be the best at your first job. You're not going to be the best at your first business. You're not going to be the most effective your first time around. It's about failure. You've got to fail. You have got to fail. Hey, shout out Ruslan. Ruslan with the monetization bonus, with the $100 super chat. I appreciate you. Congratulations on getting monetized. Wow. Ruslan he just dropped the tear shades, tear blockers. I'm Drake. I'm not getting emotional. You're getting emotional. I'm fine. I've always been good. I don't care. What's $100 to me? I've been doing YouTube. Those are all lies. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Dude, I don't know. You gotta keep going. You can't you're gonna fail at things. I'm a serial hobbyist. I've tried to start a microgreens business. I've tried to start a woodworking business, which I'm still gonna do. I want to start a parking lot business. Dude, you buy a plot of asphalt and you can charge money for it, I'm in. I'm going to fail at like, not even more than half, 90% of the things I think of and I want to do because I'm just not built for them. There's certain things you're going to be built for. And you're only going to know after you try a lot of times. You can't just do it once. That's such a L. That's such a L. So be okay with failure. Be okay with messing up. Dude, be okay with like learning from your mistakes. But don't get to the point where you don't have any valuable skill and so you can't get a regular job, but then you're not motivated enough. Like motivation. What is you need to have a baby. You need to go get married. Fousey Tube, you need to get married. You know what I'm saying? For some people, I think it's like some people have an inflated lifestyle where they got to pay all these bills and that's enough for them. Some people need some like accountability. Like my family's not eating if I don't pay the bills. But then again, if you got what Kanye got, you got to work through that trauma before you go get married. That's not healthy either. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment down below. I want to know what you think, and subscribe us, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Maybe probably tomorrow. Yes. Peace.